Every 10 years you will need to onboard your entire workforce. This means that on average, every 10 years an employee will find another job and you will need to replace that employee. And the challenge is, how do you onboard those employees? How do you onboard an entire workforce? I will come back to that, but let me further discuss your most important asset, because it isn't your equipment, it isn't your technology, but your most important asset are your employees. It is your workforce. If you want to thrive as a business, you will need to let your workforce thrive. That means that every employee knows what to do in a safety situation. Every employee knows how to do his or her job according to your standards. That every employee feels confident about doing these things. So how do you achieve this? You achieve this by training. And as I just discussed, training your workforce, your entire workforce, is a big challenge. So how will you do this? A way to do this is through classroom training. But getting everybody into the classroom is a big planning hassle. And it can also be very inefficient, because not everybody needs to be trained at the same time. So maybe you'll get very small classes. Then you can, of course, look at textbooks and manuals. I've learned from textbooks. I bet you've learned from textbooks. It's something that's out there for ages. You can use that to train your employees. And then you can also say, okay, but let's use the newest out there, the newest e-learning platform. But let's face it, the most e-learnings are a bit boring, click-through presentations, maybe a movie with some questions. It's not something an employee will like to do, and it's not something that will really create an impact once they've done it. So the question is, what can you do? You can use virtual reality. At work we use virtual reality to immerse employees. And you can also immerse those employees using virtual reality. Using virtual reality, you can give your employees an experience. Let them learn by experience. Let them learn about your safety procedures. Let them experience how it is to operate a machine. Let them learn about how to maintain that machine. Or learn them how to cope with their colleagues or clients. The opportunities are limitless. And the most important part is, you can also let them make mistakes. Because let's face it, if you want to learn, you have to make mistakes. If you want to thrive in life, if you want to thrive in your career, you will need to make mistakes. Making mistakes is part of life. And when we make mistakes, we learn the most. But it's not always possible if it comes to training to make mistakes. Equipment might not be available. Or if it comes to safety, making mistakes means accidents, means casualties, means even fatalities, death. So with virtual reality, you can offer a safe training environment where employees can fail over and over again, make mistakes over and over again until they get it right, so they don't make those mistakes in real life. We at work are creating the future of learning. We are doing this with companies like Gazprom, Shell, KLM, AkzoNobel, and many more. And now my question to you is, are you ready for that future of learning? Not next week, not tomorrow, not today. Let me know. I would love to discuss this with you. I'm Adriaan Rijkens. I'm the CTO and co-founder of Warp, and would like to discuss how we can create the future of learning at your company.